Hey, what up? This is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again for checking out another one of my videos. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and to hit that bell while you are here. I know it's been a minute since I've actually made a video for you guys, so I have some updates to report on. Basically, one of the articles is about two American pilots that actually got shot, and another article that I have for you guys is about 20 countries that will allow you entry into those countries without any COVID restrictions, such as needing a vaccination card or COVID test or anything like that. So without any further ado, let's jump into this and see exactly what's going on, what I'm talking about. So first off, I want to talk about the two pilots. So this was just recently. From what I read is that there was two pilots that actually was shot, that was robbed. Basically, they're pulling through the situation, but this happened in Bogota, Colombia. So fortunately, of course, this is what's going on. Of course, we know that robberies is a regular thing. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a citizen of that country, whether you are a local, or if you're a tourist, it doesn't matter. You'll get got. That's just what's going on in Colombia right now. But nonetheless, I'm going to jump into this article to see exactly what was said. So I got something from View from the Wing, and it says here, 2 U.S. Airlines pilots shot in Colombia. Of course, it'd be better if I let you guys see me. There you go. So it's been a while. It says here, 2 U.S. Airlines pilots were shot the same week in Colombia this month. One incident occurred in Bogota and the other in Cali. Both had been robbed at gunpoint near their layover hotels. Fortunately, both are expected to recover fully from their injuries. Carriers are reminding crews to be on alert during their foreign layovers and not to resist robberies, as apparently both pilots had done, as reported by the aviation watchdog. So there was a tweet that was here that says 2 pilots were shot in 2 different incidents this past week in Colombia. One in Bogota, one in Cali, near their hotels. Both apparently resisted robberies. One United and the other, I think, Delta. Not sure on that. What was reported. Says here, in the case of United, they're kind of firmly reminding their crew not to resist armed robberies. Both pilots were seriously injured, but expected to fully recover. Thankfully, sound like there have been some other occurrences as well. Well, I'm not gonna go deeply into the tweet that's there. It says here, there's an American Airlines safety memo as well. Last year, American Airlines crew were robbed at gunpoint on their way to San Jose, Costa Rica airport from their hotel. And the year before, an American airline pilot was caught in gunfire outside of Puerto Rico strip club. It says here, bad things can happen anywhere, but risk goes up in certain places. Colombia is much safer than it was in decades past. Cali, especially though, my non-expert sense is that it may not be as safe as it was late in the last decade. It's striking that 2 pilots were shot in unrelated incidents in the same week. So that's what was going on with Colombia, with that situation. Fortunately, this kind of sucks. Sad to see that people getting shot, especially pilots. These are the people that we need. They got us back and from to Colombia and back to the United States. For those of you guys that are not expats, yeah, my heart goes out to their family for dealing with that. Unfortunately, they got shot. Good thing that good thing that they're in full recovery. But unfortunately, from dealing with that situation, being traumatized and so forth, this is not good at all. So I'm going to pivot to the next article, which is basically I got it from Travel Off Path. And you guys know that I've actually used their information, their website in the past for other things I've actually reported on. But I want to go ahead and use them one more time to go over the 20 different countries you can actually enter without needing any COVID documentation, anything like that. Excuse me. So it says here, Travel Off Path. These 20 countries are now back to normal entry requirements. So it says here, Although many nations still have COVID-related restrictions, 20 nations have completely scrapped all COVID-19 entry requirements within the last few months and have returned entry rules back to normal. As a result, travelers can enjoy the below countries without testing, quarantine, proof of vaccination, countries banned due to case numbers or variants. So it says right here, it's essentially pre-pandemic normality for entering these 20 countries. So the first one is Mexico. I've talked about Mexico before. You guys know, I've talked about how, they are not requiring us to bring needing any COVID tests or anything like that. And this has been going on even during the pandemic. Mexico has been wide open during the pandemic. I went down there a couple times from 2020, 2021. I think I went there at least 3 times or so. And of course, those of you that live near the border, I'm sure you guys go there every other day or every other weekend. And you guys know that there is no restrictions, nothing that's going on in Mexico. So it says here, Mexico was an outlier during the COVID-19 pandemic because it remained open with few entry requirements. However, the nation removed all remaining COVID-19 restrictions, which included the passenger locator form months ago. Mexico remains the top destination of North Americas. Yeah, and I definitely, just like I said, I told you guys, that's the thing about Mexico. They've been wide open, and I'm sure their tourism has been booming at the same time while they're open, because that was one of the destinations that you were able to go to with no problems. And then they also made it easy for you to come back. If you did a resort, they even gave you free COVID tests to come back to the United States. So they're on top of it. They wanted to make sure to keep the tourists flowing in Mexico. So next one is El Salvador. El Salvador became the first nation to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. It also became the first nation worldwide to scrap all entry requirements on November 15, 2021. People refer to El Salvador as the land of volcanoes for its incredible volcanic scenery. But now Bitcoin Nation might start to become a more popular nickname. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to go through every list, read about each country, just so I don't bore you guys. So I'm just going to start naming off each name from this point moving forward. So next up is Norway. So Norway has lifted the restrictions, it says, as of February 12th, 2022. Slovenia, they also lifted their restrictions as of February 21st, 2022. Looks like Iceland, they lifted their restrictions as of February 25th, 2022. Bahrain, they actually did theirs on February 26th, 2022. Jordan, so they lift theirs. It says here, Jordan also ended all entry requirements on March 1st, 2022. We have Ireland. They did theirs on March 7, 2022. We have Hungary. They did theirs March 7, 2022. Romania did theirs March 9th, 2022. Saudi Arabia, they did theirs March 9th. We have Montenegro. They did theirs March 10th, 2022. Curacao did theirs March 10th, 2022. England, they did theirs March 18th, 2022. Maldives, they did theirs March 15th, 2022. And Aruba, they did theirs on March 16th, 2022. Mongolia, theirs March 15th, 2022. Moldova, they did theirs March 16th, 2022. Gabon and Yemen did theirs in March 18th, 2022. So that's the end of the list. That's all 20 countries that has lifted up their COVID requirements. So basically, they're wide open. They're wide open for business, which is actually pretty good, and that's a good thing. So, but all I'm gonna say is that I'm glad to see that things are starting to look pretty normal with some of these countries. I'm looking forward to other countries to continue this path of opening up, so that so that we can actually continue traveling and get back to normalcy to enjoy a lot of these countries and so forth. So I think that this is something that is this is a good thing that is going on. But you know what? Put a Y below. If you guys like this list, if you guys are happy that this is going on, drop a Y below in the comments. Let me know if you guys are happy about this. If not, put an N down there if you're not happy about this. You know, but for me, I could tell you that I'm extremely happy. The more and more countries that are starting to open up, that's a good thing. You know, that means other countries will start following suit, which is great. So, but yo, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler RD. Thanks again for checking out this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I definitely appreciate it. And I'm out.